It's that time of the week again where I get so confused with what I'm seeing online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and some of the new words that are used. I have no choice but to go back to school. So it's time for Modern Language 101, and we brought back my boy, Professor Scott Mann, to teach us something new this week. Professor, how was your week?
My week was fantastic, Joey. Great reception on those first word videos. Everyone's been learning.
Hey, it's time to go back to school. Now, like with any proper class, you got to teach us something first, and then I got a question for you. But so what word are you teaching us this week?
The word of the week, brought to you by Scott Mann, is fire.
Fire?
Fire.
And I know you're not talking about, like somebody pulling out a match and lighting something on fire.
Of course not, Joey.
That we already know. What's the definition of fire?
So everyone knows if something's hot. If someone's hot, it's really good. I mean, it's just so good. It's just hot.
Yeah.
So this is like the step above hot. It's fire. I mean, this is like you're fire, man.
You're so hot, you ignite yourself.
Yeah, you are fire.
You're a fire. Okay, so how would one go about using fire properly in context that everybody would understand?
So usually, with all the Twitter accounts and whatnot that I follow, usually when someone spits a mad verse or whatnot, they'd say, "Oh, that verse is fire."
Oh, you dropped a mixtape. You're talking about all right.
Exactly. Or when someone says like an insult to someone, and it's just crazy good. It's like, oh my goodness, that's fire. It's just too much. It's fire. I mean, it's fire.
So there's your word for this week. You gotta drop it in somewhere. Everything is just you gotta find something that's fire.
Like when you're at the office, I'm talking to you. When you're at the office and Fred over in the fax department starts slaying you with some insults, you gotta be like, dang, that's fire.
There you go. Okay, now I got a question for you. Our very own DJ Enzo, I follow him on Twitter.
Yes.
I've never seen a guy walk around with more drinks in his hand than, you've seen him, right?
Oh,
He's constantly got a drink in his hand. But he's always talking about how he's thirsty on Twitter. So obviously, I know he's talking about something else, but I never see the guy enough to ask him, what does thirsty mean? What does it mean to be thirsty?
Thirsty would mean you're very desperate, and in most cases it'd be for a relationship of some sort, like if someone's just dropping over people, just doing anything to get girls or whatnot, that person's really thirsty. Or if someone's just showing off their abs, or it's just something like that, or their shorts are sagging too low or something, they're just thirsty. They're trying to find something. It's just desperate.
So it's probably not a good thing that he's.
No.
So I should be making fun of him for being thirsty
Thirsty's not
all the
a good
time.
thing. No.
I'll probably have to do that. So if you've got a question or a word that you would like to find from Professor Scott Mann here, please Instagram us, tweet us, Facebook us, send me an email, give us a call. We'll have him in next week to explain more about Modern Language 101. Professor Scott, enjoy your week, man.
Yes, you too, Joey.